of the dark side.
Finn put all his power into each thrust. He had never felt a pussy so wet, so meant for him. With each new push, he could feel her cunt clenching tighter and tighter around his cock. He became a beast, grabbing a fistful of hair with one hand and binding her arms behind her back with the other. He bent her back towards him. Finn knew he was giving April just what she wanted by the guttural noises that were coming out of her. April's thighs were quivering with pleasure, and Finn could tell her knees were about to buckle. Finn pulled out of April just long enough to flip her onto her back, and swung her legs up in the air. He was just about to grab her ankles and impale her pussy once again, when he felt a jolt to his chest. April shoved Finn with both feet. The force of the blow made Finn stumble backwards and fall onto the floor. Hopping off the table, April jumped straight onto his cock, her pussy feeding on it as if it were a...
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was the best.
Hey, I'm so happy I
Her
clicked
pussy
yes.
feeding on it as if it were the baby seal.
I blocked him.
Sharp
so I
punch,
can't.
everybody. Her pussy feeding on it as if it was the baby seal her great white was looking for.
They're all
April
on
and
black
Finn
to
were so
see
lost in their
how
passion
amazing
for
it
each
is.
other that they scarcely noticed that the walls had come to shape.
Yes.
April could think of nothing but working Finn's cock deeper inside her.
Just
She
watching
grabbed
this
his
stream
hands
right
and
now.
placed them on her unbounded
How can you
breasts.
serve? How can you do
Instinctively,
both at the same
Finn
time?
lifted his head and took her erect nipple
have
in his
3 hands.
mouth.
That's
He couldn't
like
tell
a
if the
walk-up,
noise
that's the
April was
thing.
making was from pain or pleasure, but he didn't stop softly nibbling on it. The whole building started to rattle. Windows had started exploding, raining small shards of glass down on April and Finn. They couldn't stop. They wouldn't stop. The chaos happening around them only made them work harder at their common goal. The moans of their pleasure became louder as the screams of people being eaten alive by sharks surrounded them. April grabbed Finn and held him tighter as the roof was sucked off by the small tool shop they had escaped to. Finn seized April's ass, helping her thrust harder. Looking up, Finn locked eyes with April, her face a mixture of desperation and pleasure, her hair being wildly whipped around by the tornado winds. I've never felt so good in all my life, Finn screamed over the roaring winds. I love your cock, April shouted back. Oh God, I'm gonna jump. I'm coming too, baby. April and Finn locked together, one final time in a hard kiss as their bodies exploded with fever juices, breaking their mouths apart from each other just long enough for the final gasp of air. April and Finn never saw the great white shark sailing towards them from the Sharknado. In one giant gulp, they were gone forever.
Aww.